There's a million chicken coop designs out there. Sometimes it's hard to choose which one's right for you. I'm going to show you some easy to build, lightweight, inexpensive chicken coops that might be right for you. Let's go!
I'm Becky. I used to live in the consumer rat race just like you. But one day I had enough, so I sold it all, moved to the country, and built my own log cabin with my own two hands. Now I spend my time discovering new ways to live a simple, healthy lifestyle with more free time and way less stress. Then sharing what I've learned with you. Welcome to Becky's Homestead.
To show you a variety of coops if you're considering getting chickens for your backyard and your family. We're going to start with this one. This is a nice coop. It's a nice size coop. It's about 3 by 8. And if you like this coop, we have plans for this coop that you can build this yourself. It's easy to build. Practically anybody can build it in their backyard. And the top of it opens, which is nice. If you're taller, you can lean in there, clean it, put the food in there, run the hose through, you know, whatever you need to do. Okay, so from this end, there's another door, so you can enter the coop from this side if you needed to actually get in there to straighten out the feeder or whatever you might need to do. This coop is very lightweight, so you can move it around the yard and let the chickens eat the grass in different areas if you want to. You don't have to. If you feed them good, you don't have to do that. The top of the coop has garden fabric on it, which keeps the sun off because you don't want them in the blazing sun. So we like to put the garden fabric on the top and at least the back, at least. And then we position the coop so it doesn't have the sun ever blazing in it. They might get a little morning sun or whatever, but they definitely have shade. And it's open and airy and it's very nice. So here's the nice nest box that Scott shows you how to make. And it goes right in this coop. You can just lift the door up and put the box in. And the hens just love these boxes. They will get right in there and lay eggs. And it's that easy. And then you would keep it near this side so you can just access the box and get your eggs easily. This is a coop that's very easy to make for anybody that wants to keep a few chickens in their backyard. It's just the right size, it's lightweight, and it's not very expensive to build. I think anybody would like this coop. Now we're going to walk across the yard to my big coop that's stationary. It doesn't move around. This coop is going to be for people who love chickens and want to keep a few more chickens and even a rooster possibly to breed. Okay, let's go. If you have quite a bit of land, you know, maybe a half an acre and an acre, and you really love chickens and you want to keep a rooster and possibly breed to have the little chickie babies to see what that's like, you can have a big coop like this behind me. It's the perfect size and the chickens are very, very comfortable. This coop is just a simple wire coop. It is simple to build even though it's big with just the posts. And I don't have wire across the top because once the hens get mature, they're so heavy, they can't really get out. I do have 2 of them that stay light and they can get out. But if they're that smart, I let them because they just go around and eat the bugs. Let me show you the inside because that's my favorite part. Look at my hens, they follow me. When I come in, they come in. I love this big stand-up chicken coop where they can come at night or if it's raining, if it's a rainy day. This works just perfect, and I built the house first, and then just that's how they get in there. And then, of course, you have to have a big roost in the coop, and the hanging feeder, and then the nest boxes. And the nice thing is, you can see the coop is plenty big. Quite a few chickens can live in here. And if they feel like going outside, of course, they go out in the yard, which they do spend time out in the yard. But they love this covered part too, and they spend a lot of time in here. In this big coop, we use the exact same nest boxes as we do in the little small coops. We have these fastened to a board though because there are so many hens in here, they will knock them around. And then of course we have the feeder that's hanging. And the nice part about having a covered roof is you don't need a lid on the feeder because it never gets wet. So you can just leave it open and just come in and dump it and fill, dump the food in to fill it and whatnot. And it stays perfect. I mean, it just works out so good. I never have a problem with the feed. And then sometimes they eat it all around the edge and I just come in here and I'll just give it a little shake and it'll like fill the whole circle up. But if you don't shake it, they pick it and they get it out of there. I just like to make it easy for them. And as you can see, they all come running. Hey, chicky chicks, let me fix it for you. There they go, they like it. So I come out here every day or every other day just to get my eggs and to check on the hens. So I just lift the lid here and there's 4 eggs. Let me walk down to the other end and show you the water bowl that I have learned over years of keeping chickens. That is the best chicken waterer ever. I know in the store they make tons of fancy waterers, plastic ones, red and white plastic ones, all different shapes, colors. The one I'm going to show you is the least expensive and by far the best waterer for the chickens. And the chickens themselves absolutely love it. So let's go back outside. Okay, that water tub, which is a rubber feed tub, is hands down the best chicken waterer I've ever used. Now I'm talking about in a big coop where you're going to have lots of chickens. The tub is sturdy enough to where the chickens jump up on the side of it and drink. And the good thing about that is my chickens never ever run out of water. It's big enough to where they always have water. And if you want good egg production, I just think the water is a very important aspect of it. You have to feed them good, but they have to always have access to water. Okay, let's go look at the last coop on the homestead. Here's my triangle coop, my all-time favorite. I just love this coop. We've had it for years and years, and it has by far been the handiest coop for raising the little chickens, keeping 1 or 2 that are sick, any problem we have. This coop has been the answer. Let me show you why I like it. Look at these. I think if I open it, they're going to jump out, though. I got to give them some oats. The reason I like this coop so much is it has such easy access. I'm kind of short. Get back in there, baby. No, you can't get out. And it's very easy access. You can just open the door. You can reach everything. Again, we have the same nest box in this coop. So when they're big enough, they can lay eggs. But right now, I'm using it for little tiny chickens that I ordered from Meyer Hatchery. And I wanted to move them outside because once they're this big, you don't want to keep them in the house anymore. They're noisy, they're pretty messy, and you just can't have a big enough area for them to run around and get healthy. So I like to move them outside as soon as they're feathered, or just about fully feathered. And the reason I can use this coop is normally it has this protection. Again, the garden material for shade. But you don't want your little tiny baby chicks to get wet when it rains. And it does rain here almost every afternoon. So I love this coop because just a simple tarp fits over the top of it just like a tent. And then I get these pieces of granite. As you can see, the inside of the coop is very airy and very nice for the little chicks. Even though from the outside it looks like it might be covered and very hot, I haven't had any problem. These chicks, as you can see, are very healthy and active and growing perfect. So if you want to raise little chicks or you just like the baby chicks, this triangle coop is a great coop design. We also have blueprints for this coop. This coop is not for beginners though. This is a little more advanced. So if you have more building skills, you can attempt to build this coop and it is awesome. And I highly recommend it. This is my favorite coop. Now you've seen all my chicken coop designs. I hope this helps you choose a coop that's right for you.
Sign up for Becky's Homestead newsletter. Go to Becky'sHomestead.com and sign up on the right. You'll get articles, news, and specials from Becky every month. Unsubscribe anytime, no spam.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or suggestions, please email me and Doodles. Happy homesteading. Bye-bye.
There he is.
He follows you.
He follows me and he patiently waits whatever I'm doing. He's the clingy cat. I should have named him like, what's clingy? Saran wrap or something. Neil, do you want to go? Huh? Do you want to go? You're so cute, Neil. You're nice and smooth and gray. Yes, you are. You're so handsome. You're a handsome little piggy.